When you're looking for adventure in a place that's known for it, sometimes you need local help to get to the really good stuff. On St. John, you can get to those places with Virgin Island Eco Tours. They'll get you where you want to go. We booked their signature tour on St. John, the 5-hour kayak adventure out to Henley Cay, and we were not disappointed.
At Virgin Islands Eco Tours, we like to get people out. They want the adventure, and we provide them an adventure with safety, and we teach them at the same time. So we teach people how to snorkel and how to appreciate the marine sanctuary and the coral reef ecosystems.
We booked the tour right then at their office on the beach. We met at 9 a.m. in Cruz Bay and began the day with our guide Lance leading us on a beautiful and informative hike along the Lynn Point Trail down to the beach. This 5-hour kayak adventure with VI Eco Tours starts here on the Lynn Point Trail with a 150-foot climb up the side of the hill here, so good morning. It was a fantastic learning experience for the kids as he taught us about the local plant and wildlife.
There he is.
And even touched on the dark history of the island's role in the sugarcane and slave trade. It's experiences like this that set apart one tour from another, and the 1-hour hike passed quickly.
There are many different species out here.
We got to the beach around 10, and after a safety lesson, we loaded up the boats and set off on the easy 30-minute paddle out to Henley Cay. A word of advice, the currents out here can be a bit tricky, and if you want to come out here to experience this premium snorkeling spot, it's best to book a tour to do it. We hit the empty beach at Henley like the Allies on D-Day, and after a reminder from Lance about the currents, they're no joke out here, we got into the crystal clear water. We're out here on Henley Cay. This is supposed to be some of the best snorkeling here on the island, and it's a little depleted now because of the hurricane a couple of years ago, but I've seen some really strong signs that there's some recovery going on. There's some really nice coral, and so I'm looking forward to see what's out there. There's no bad snorkeling on St. John, but Henley was some of the best we experienced on the entire island, mainly because of the clarity and health of the coral out here. It was like snorkeling in an aquarium, and the colorful fish were everywhere. The currents further from shore bring less sediment and more nutrients, which means better clarity and a healthier reef.
From Honeymoon Beach, we paddle out to Henley Cay, and where there's strong current, there's nutrients, and it feeds the coral, and the coral is much healthier and more colorful and more fish, so it's a really exciting experience.
Lance helped us negotiate the trouble spots and was great at spotting things. It's always nice to have a guide willing to dive to point out interesting stuff. After about an hour in the water, we packed up to head over to the second spot on the tour, Scott's Beach in Keneal Bay, another highly rated snorkel spot. It's known for larger marine life, especially green sea turtles and spotted eagle rays. This snorkel at Scott's provided some of the best turtle encounters on our trip. It's important to keep in mind that these turtles should never be touched. And what I really liked about VI Eco Tours is their commitment to conservation and marine research.
We have research teams from NOAA and from schools and universities all around, Ivy League schools. Conservation is extremely important to us.
One of the principles of sustainable travel is a commitment to the local community, and we were happy to learn that's part of Seville's mission.
We have between 1,000 and 2,000 local students per year that we get out there and we teach, and we do free tours for the disadvantaged youth.
Tired and hungry, we headed back to Honeymoon Beach for the perfect beach lunch, some live music, and of course, more great snorkeling.